Max, are you there? Oh, yes, I can see you.
Ah, Mrs. Earwig, what can I do for you?
Just a quick crystal ball call to catch up. It's lovely that life is getting back to normal after all the snow is melted. It's wonderful to get out and about and see real people again.
Oh, aye, back to normal and seeing real folk. You don't get more real than old Mr. Scroat and his toenails.
Oh, well, that's right. I took my girls out for a little ritual practice the other day. Such a lovely time. Everything was starting to grow all green and lush.
Practice. And how did that go for you?
Well, we went down to Bog Marshfield. It's so pretty there.
Could have been worse. Could have been dancing round the stones, but...
It looks so lovely by the river, so bright, so sparkling.
And fast flowing and swelled up with all that melted snow.
And the grass did look so nice. And
how many got stuck in the bog?
Only the north and east quarters. I'm sure Marissa will get her shoes back eventually.
You didn't think the name Bog Marsh Field might have been a bit of an hint?
But it looks so fresh, so verdant.
So soggy?
By the way, I had a chat with that lovely, nice lady who runs that holiday camp.
Ruby? Why have you been having a chat with her?
Oh, she's such a dear. She was telling me about the next event. A jamboree, she says. It sounds a lot of fun, a bit like the WI.
Can't be doing with a Witches' Institute. They said my jam wasn't up to their standards and my rock cakes would be better off in the castle armoury.
Ruby was telling me about all her plans and ideas. Such fun. Games and competitions, and the hotel seems delightful. I told Ruby I would love to help. I just can't wait to go and get stuck in. Next March, isn't it? I mean, plenty of time to plan things.
You want to go to the Jamboree? You want to help at the Jamboree? Do you know what a Jamboree is? Or about what happens there?
Of course I do. The witch community getting together, sharing knowledge and having a lovely time in a hotel. Waited on, hand and foot, meals served to us.
Aye, I can see what she's doing. She just wants to have an holiday.
I do think it's very important to get together, and the elder, more experienced witches would share their wisdom with the new girls. It's the most important part of being a witch, in my opinion. Don't you agree?
Oh, aye. And all that stuff I do, running round looking after the old folks, is just an hobby of mine. Not important witchy stuff like what you do.
Oh, I'm so glad you understand. I don't think this jamboree will be very useful for the witch community, and I do need a change. She's telling me all about the hotel. She says it's got a pool.
Ha! She's been pulling your leg. I've been outside the hotel and they've got some grass and some steps and a couple of them big lion statues what you get at castles, but it ain't got a pool. I'd have seen it.
No, my dear, no. Ruby says it's an indoor pool.
What?
Like a big
How would you get a pool inside an hotel? I ain't seen a river in the hotel. Sounds like wizard magic if you ask me. Is it something to do with indoor plumbing?
No, it's not magic, and yes, it is to do with indoor plumbing. It's a pool inside the hotel. A lovely big warm indoor pool that you can sit in.
Like a big bath?
It sounds so wonderful. Sitting in the warm water, chatting to friends, maybe even having a little drink.
Sharing a bath all together in the same... Ruby didn't tell me anything about that.
It sounds such fun. I, for one, can't wait to try it.
Sounds like something that Githa would get up to. Can't be doing with baths at the best of times and sharing one. Ain't hygienic. All sitting around with other people in their water. I'll be having words with Ruby about that.
Well, I think we should try new things. Won't it be lovely? All us gals in a hotel together, with wonderful meals provided. It'll be such a nice break for me, away from Dr. Arwesh. I'm constantly running around after that man. You wouldn't believe the work I have to do in running this household. Cooking, cleaning, washing.
Oh, aye, you must be run off your feet. it's lucky that you've got Mrs. Runyon to help you with the housework, and Mrs. Gammett comes and does the cooking, and her daughter does the washing. Is Mr. Gammett still coming round to help with the gardening?
But I have to arrange all of the flowers myself and decide what we're eating every day. No, no. I need a break, and the Llamedos holiday camp sounds perfect. In fact, I'm going to tell Dr. Arwish about it right now. Cooey, see you later.
She thinks she can come along and start ordering folk around. She thinks she'll be running the place in no time. Right, I think I need to bring her down a peg or two. She don't know it's a scout jamboree. I think I'll have a little word with Mr. Earwig about his scouting days. It's important that she knows exactly what's going to happen. One witch to another. As a friend.